braving the snow. So today we have Kate Braverman and Dr. G, all the way in from San Francisco. Kate is here. She's just won the Grey Wolf Prize for the new book, and today is the 25th anniversary of Lithium for Medea. So please welcome Kate Braverman.
Say anything, superstar, or shall we just start?
Let's just start.
Okay.
These are the poems that I wrote, Lithium for Medea from. And sometimes, this is the seventh, I need someplace where I can see it. Sometimes, in winter, I get something I call winter blues. The women are extravagant with lace and sadness. They listen to Lady Day incessantly. We too wear flowers and the tooth marks of tiny metal needles. Love is killing them. Love is killing them. They buy French negligees to weep in, wait at cold windows in high-heeled satin sandals, fixed like moths in reverse, drunk on the draft, their feet turn blue. Young men refuse them, say they hate women who cling and their arms fall off. They are exquisite with silence, undemanding as a vase of out-of-season gardenias, perishing quiet as transplanted skin. They chart their abandonment, a glistening empty shell of vodka and heroin. They know what it is to be liveless, to bury a father, mother, younger brother in April in Los Angeles, to toss
up ended, they keep going, polishing their scars, begging for love, saying, send me a postcard, a trinket, a token, a pat on the head, a promise, even if you break it. Night is jammed with hidden gas lamps. Chill has deranged into basement rooms where forbidden seances are held, and the occasional dead enter. Edgy as insomniacs, nerves eaten raw by worms, flesh diaphanous as incense. Such women are topaz glass. Sing to them, and they shatter. When I was writing Lithium for Medea, my first novel, was published 25 years ago, I arbitrarily set 14 poems on a page that were written in the same voice. And poems are like dark stars. They contain so much information that if you unencrypt the poem, you can go a long way in longer fiction, or any fiction, a short story or a novel. And that's how I write. Write out of poems. And Lithium for Medea was built out of 14 poems, and this is one of the anchoring buoys of the book. And it's called By Madness Wooed. Was by madness wooed. No flowers on porches with swings and fireflies. No wrapped with ribbon chocolates. But a stained brass lamp he found, sifting debris in a skid row alley on trash day. He gave me a sun, smooth stone, pride from a desert back road when he was lost one high noon, just driving and collecting pieces of yucca gray and bony as amputated fingers. I love this. And his whispered recitations of robbing armies, selling funds to the Braverman and Black Panthers, living underground, being from accidents, drunk nights, and car crashes. He grew orchids on his roof and slept there in the derelict August hotels burning, smoke rushing up like a gutted down pillow into streets, thick and red, with ambulances screaming in air, raw and bleeding. Then he said he was wanted by the state of Arizona, as if acres of bodies were waiting. Acres with legs spread, writhing and begging. And I begged. I begged. I want to thank the space for having me. I'm having a lot of fun in New York, and perhaps it would be possible for me to come back here more often. This next piece we're going to do is called Some Women. And when I first wrote Some Women, I thought it was a completely singular event, so I called it Some Women. I did not realize that it was a voice that I could access at will and would be accessing for the next 30 years. So I thought it was Some Women, just one time. And what was interesting about this, since I think many of you are writers, any writers out there? Don't be shy. It's all done with strings and mirrors, and here's some of the strings and mirrors. So I thought I would write a piece about like a funky woman who had nothing to do with me. And about 2/3 of the way through this piece, I suddenly came to see that I was writing about myself. And from that, I learned a truth that I have carried with me ever since, and that is that we are all some women. Some women are born to sin. It's a calling, like the cloth or politics. A certain sensibility, a kind of music. Church bells, brass lamps, wallpaper with a small floral print. They save postcards from European cathedrals, say out loud, Rome, Venice, Vienna, Prague. They towel dry their hair, paint their toenails. There's enough light, and the wind, a subtle anxious presence about to break in, and the next door neighbor was raped last week. They have things like Phoebe, Crystal, Betty, Barbara, Linda, Sharon. They changed them. They find themselves living with alcoholics who beat them. They wait for the police, the hospital to call. It's always midnight. Burglar alarms, blizzards in the dead of February winter. Clouds are white as lace, and lace, it seems, was once important. Such women believe in love. They move slow. They are vanishing like the buffalo. You see them across a room. Their eyes are bruised, saying, "Use me, get a stick, go in deep and sharp. I have nothing left to give but the truth." They wear too much cologne. Their voices are tropical, moist, palms, metallic, iridescent insects, something hot, unpaid for, pagan. It's always June in a slower, warmer century. A river sullen as summer flows past back porches embossed by fireflies, but something goes wrong. After all the graduate seminars, after all the fellowships, after all the summers in France, the cello and calligraphy lessons, and he doesn't come. One day, you are watering an azalea. You are 24. You turn your back, reach for a match, and you are 31. Sitting in a bar, asking a stranger to dance, to press against you his pants, and you're saying, "I get drunk and reckless, drive my car too fast, don't give me promises, just show up with cash." Some women get strung out on flesh, need it like an addict. The architecture of gloom and danger at the center. How it burns. That tightrope walking between men, that trapeze above the conflagration. They know one day he will appear. The one with the tourniquet and laughter. Some 6'2" West Texas cowboy. He's gonna suck roses, get your father's blessing, ride you into the sun. sunset and never come back. One day, you are 51. You squeeze the universe down to pocket size. Run where your blood runs. All the rest is lies. I find performing these poems a lot of fun and brings me back to the roots of what Lithium for Medea was about, and is my favorite book. And if you want to know who Kate Braverman is, that is the book I recommend you read first. And so I have been only a poet, and then I had the poems that I had to create a narrative between, and I discovered I could write dialogue. And this is one of the main theme poems that I built Lithium for Medea out of, and it is called Russian. You find fragile blue pulse. You say it's all in the smell of alcohol and ripening lemons. The light bulb, glistening yellow now, like a captured moon might be. It's sailing the harbor at Puerto Vallarta, swimming warm water and black sharks to improve a wild floor and waterfalls choked by ferns. You taste it, filling your mouth and lungs as you ride a motorcycle into the Salinas Valley, dry hot November, vineyards and walnut trees gone red. It's behind your eyes, it's on your tongue. It's the field where Daddy took off your training wheels and you careened that first bike through stakes of stiff, ash-colored birch. It's learning to tell time again and not get in cars with strangers. 30 years of psychiatry and they're right. It's mother unbuttoning her blouse, giving you her great white breast at last. plant climb the slow dunes at Moss Landing. Fields Floridian, fields salamander and coral all edging into the harvest, and it's Mazatlan and Moss Landing, Massachusetts and Majorca. My God, it's the fields of Mars. Stiff winds cutting paths through red grasses beneath the twin amber moons before the vines dried and went blind. So, you swallowed it all. Your arms have been carved by stars. A Santana wind slammed through your lungs. This is love, baby. You are young, naked. Your navel filled with platinum. It's a sea breeze crawling in soft swirls across cliffs just born on the moon. And it's all your childhood all at once before you pull the needle out. There's two adventures going on here. The adventure of how I wrote Lithium for Medea, and the adventure of how people got here from Queens and Brooklyn and it's a piece we really like a lot. It's called Smack in the Hurricane. And this would be a poem that would really more inform Palm Latitudes. Came a little later. Katati in autumn, like a northern paella. That plantation town in the jungle we love. You would find it amusing with its profusion of bars and college women. You who are seduced by landscapes and moments, do not come for Christmas. "5 years you have haunted me in Maui and Los Angeles, Honolulu and Malibu. The Pacific is a permanent contagion. You are like a narcotic in reverse. I would do anything not to see you. Still, there is this smoldering connection, mysterious, ineluctable. You say, if only the Russians hadn't come into Afghanistan and ruined everything. You say, Fresno is like Amsterdam in the 60s. You can go back to the jungle now. You have direction. We need a funeral. You say you don't want to die at 40 or be a tragic character in one of my novels. But you have no character, I reply. had that problem smack in a hurricane. You're shot in the jungle, between orchids and bamboo in starlight and rain. Return to Kathmandu. I have memorized your Lax, Narita, Hong Kong, Bangkok, and further. Get typhoid in Jakarta. Do not survive this time. OD in Calcutta. I am alone in Kentucky. I am 36. I read Shelley, Keats, Bowman, Platt. It is a basis of purification after the savagery. I said, do not come for Christmas. I said, you do not transcend your genre. I said, I love you. I said, I am wiping you off my horizon. We meet at funerals. You are a poison. And this baby is an exorcism. Die! Die! That was one of the, after I learned how to write spells, I learned how to write spells for quite some time, and that was a spell. We call that in the trade of tricks and strings and mirrors, we call that alchemy. It's a new piece. Yeah, for a new piece. This was one of the first pieces I wrote when we moved to San Francisco. And actually this set forms a novel. Because I've noticed that Ladies' Night at Club Lobotomy is actually a some woman poem. Who knew? This is not dusk, but a gravity of twilight. Air, a moist future no one could breathe. And the old man waving his t-shirt on the wharf. He's waiting for your ship. Contagion stalled it at sea. It's abandoned, but for caskets in rows like April hyacinths. Contagion stalled it at sea. It's abandoned, but for caskets in rows like April hyacinths. I made dirty dreams a career. I planned my grave for decades. An open hole, a picked soar, adore into a nightmare. One final O, like a rouged mouth with a sordid vocabulary. All those spelling tests and optional extra credit lists didn't get you really. All those spelling and book reports and book revisions that always come at Thanksgiving. And what did it get you really? Tax season, a storm due, and that spasm. It's the mutiny of your heart or stray unsullied thunder loitering above the harbor strung with sodden banners announcing Poetry Week. You missed it again. Poetry Week. You missed it again. Some women are like old lamps, stained, discarded in thrift shops and attics, shoebox. They are lost cargo, adrift on the border between intimacy and violation. Bad swimmers with a diabetic thirst, they swallow oil, kelp, bilge, an enormity of salt bloats them up. We call them stitch They scar everyone like radiation babies, lovers. Failure makes them narrow and wrong. They confuse magnitude with definition, become vague to themselves, disappear, and no one notices. Some women are like bulbs going bad, infiltrating rooms with a damp leak. They smell like cancer, skin like disaster, rashes, lice. That's the least of it. They can't scrub the ruined linoleum off. Faux wood, plastic paneling, food from a can like a dog. Remember? All those spelling tests and book revisions that always come at Thanksgiving, and what did it get you really? The carnival is in the plaza. The cops are out. The social workers who take your kids. It's ladies' night. It's ladies' night. Food from a can like a dog. Remember? It's ladies' night. Come on in. It's ladies' night at Club La Bottom. I really appreciate all the people that got here through these typical conditions for me. Sort of always a blizzard for me. But I want to thank you for sharing this officially, consensually recognized blizzard. Otherwise it would just be my own private blizzard, but we're all sharing it, so. Hey Cecilia, must have been some track, huh?
No, 2 blocks.
Oh, okay.
Okay, was it your thorough?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 traffic blocks.
What would you die for?
Oh!
Okay, we're on license on. Oh, yeah, this is the last piece we're going to do. Yeah, I mean, we've done 9, this is our 9th piece. And, but since they have no show coming afterwards, Cecilia, we can do it again for you. And Spell is one of the 14 anchoring poems of Lithium for Medea. And this was a seminar, at the right venue. I could explain exactly how I picked the poems and turned them into the novel that 25 years later is still on college required reading list. Cecilia, you teaching the prep? Okay, I think if we had more people manage to get here through the blizzard, we would Loyola St. Mary's, UCR, UC Davis, right? UC Santa Cruz. I mean, just things I happen to have heard. Spell. Now, since this is the first spell I ever wrote, in the same way that I thought some women was unique. Singular, like a meteor storm you only see once. I did not know that I would be able to also access this voice at will for the next 30 years. But I do thank the painter in Lithium for Medea, who gave me my first spell, and it goes like this. It rained, the rain of curses and world's end. Puddles erupted in the plaza outside the cathedral in Palma in an unnaturally windy October. 2 months before you left me at Christmas in Los Angeles. My hands frozen on tinsel, breathless and stunned, gasping for air. I was one entire year drunk with grief. May you have a nest of squalling infants, stupid women, plants that die, illness, and the endless redress of sunset. I loved you softly, lazy as a wife hanging sheets in noon sun, accepting the parallel lines of our life, that impossible balancing act. May your autumn be indecently calloused, prolonged and broken. May winter strike without warning, a series of sponge-thin afternoons, withering and spilling their guts on your lawn. May you be empty and touched to know the moon is a monster, and night poison as black as a sea of rats. May you sleep with fever and splintered dreams and sense me, incandescent with the grandeur of unspeakable malice. I will you in this life and all others. In this life and all others. I really need to thank Dr. G, who did all the music and composed the music and carried the amps and the guitars and everything, and we have CDs, but most importantly, it has come to my attention that there are only 2 books that represent Kate Braverman currently in print. And one is Lithium for Medea, and we have it here today, and I understand that there are only 1,000 copies in the country left of this book. So if you've been thinking of shortlisting it over the last 25 years, I think maybe the time has come. Just thinking, because Crystal and Phoebe have come from 7 Stories with books, and you're thinking, I have developed a profile of the Kate Braverman reader. I've I've gotten this from people writing into the www.katebraverman.com website that my spiritual advisor made for me, John Kingston. And the average, the profile of the Kate Braverman reader is they read Lithium for Medea or Palm Latitudes, or my short stories. It changed their life. It was either on loan or they loaned it to someone else, but they've written in to tell me that the experience they had with this book had so profoundly altered their life. And I have taken to writing back saying, wow, if a book meant that much to me, I would seriously have thought sometime during the last 12 or 15 years of replacing it, or giving it as a gift to a friend, or even trying another book by this author in case you might have a similar experience. So it's been a lot of fun. I plan to come back to New York more often, and for Bethany to make this gig possible for me, and for any of you people that are here affiliated with any, gonna turn it off? Yeah, we've got books and we've got CDs, and what else can I say? Yeah, so we want to come back more often, and yeah, when is Pratt?
That's tomorrow.
Okay, tomorrow night I'm going to be at Pratt at 6:30. 6. Okay, 6 o'clock at Pratt, and a new call. Where is Pratt? Besides Brooklyn, I guess everyone knows where it is.
Fort Greene.
It's not where Pratt is. Anyway, but I highly recommend that you tell your friends who might have missed the gig, who are writers or in academia, that they might want to check out the National Arts Club Wednesday at 6 o'clock. I promise you, Kate Braverman, who always tells the truth, promises that is going to be a really memorable experience, okay? So yeah, I'd like to come back to New York more often. We'd like to come and play for you. Do you like our poems? Yeah? Okay. Thank you all for coming to the dinner. Give it up one more time for stick around. We have pie back at the bar in celebration of the 25th anniversary of the first publication of Lithium for Medea. Buy some books, stick around, have some drinks, and you're already here. You have nowhere else to be.
Okay, I'm
I can feel it in I call winter blues. Women are extravagant with lace and sadness. They listen to Lady incessantly. They wear flowers and tooth marks of tiny metal needles. Love is killing them. Love is killing them. Love is killing them. Love is killing them. Goodbye, French negligees to weeping. Wait at cold windows and high-heeled satin sandals. craft